Hi everyone. So today I will be showing you how I decorate the folio 2. This folio I put together on my last tutorial. If you want to see how I put it together, I will be adding a link to the description of the video so you can see how I put it together. This folio 2 is made by Photoplay, and to decorate it I chose this paper collection. It's called Like a Girl. It's also by Photoplay. It's by Michelle Coleman, and I really like the different colors and also the designs, and that it has lots of things to decorate the book with. It has 2 sheets of stickers, some 4x3 cards, and also some borders. So I'm not sure exactly how I will embellish, but I already have the paper cut, and I will show you how I got all those dimensions to cut the paper. And if you like this paper, I do have 4 sets still available. They are $12 each, and you could leave a message below, or you can go to my Facebook group, Glue Gun Diva Craft Room, and you will find it there. Alright, so let's get started. Just to give you an example of how I will be putting it together, this is the front cover, and these are the papers that I want. So I cut this one, leaving it 1/8 of an inch all around because I wanted that black border to show, and I wanted to use this one in the front, but if I just put it like this, it will kind of get lost because there's a lot of color in the back. So I decided to mat it with just regular black cardstock, and as you can see, that helps it pop a lot more against that striped background. So however you decide to decorate your book, just keep that in mind. Matting makes a big difference if you want to layer different papers. So I will be using the Scrapbook Adhesives Easy Runner Grand Permanent Tape. I really like this gun. The ergonomic handle makes it very easy to maneuver, and it's very light compared to other tape guns, so I really like it. And for the areas that I need a wet glue, I will be using Scrapbook.com's Smart Craft Glue. It's my first time using it. I'm very excited. I just got it. It says it dries clear and remains tacky, and is perfect for heat reactive foil transfers with a hot laminator. So I can't wait to see how it performs. Both of these will be linked below in case you want to go and check them out. So the first thing I will do is, now that I have all the pieces cut out, I will set them on the page where they will be. A lot of pieces, so I do recommend that you do work on the layout first. That way it will be a lot easier to glue it down. Now that I have all the pieces where I want them to be, I can start adhering them. One thing I wanted to tell you is to get these. What I did was cut a square, and I believe this is, I'll tell you the measurement right now. Yeah, this is 4x4, a 4x4 square, and then I cut it in half, and one half I put here and the other half I put there. So the way I came up with 4 is just measure this way and this way, and that distance was for both sides since they're the same, and that's how I came up with the easiest way to cut that triangle. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to cut this paper in this shape. So I also want to leave about 1/8 of an inch on this side. So what I want to do is insert the paper in here and push it all the way to it stops. Then carefully pull the paper about 1/8 of an inch up. It will not be perfect, but it will be close enough. So what you want to do is trace that shape with a pen or a pencil like this. Okay, so now you get some scissors and you will cut that shape. And of course you will want to cut right below the line so the color doesn't show, unless you use a pencil, then you don't have to worry about it. This is an erasable pen, but I still want to cut as much as possible from that line. Okay. And I'll look for the link for these pens, because these are perfect for planners or anything like this that you might need to erase. They work great. So now we have our shape that is about 1/8 of an inch less. Okay, so just kind of eyeball it. I know it's hard for you to see the edges because of the light in the video, but I can see perfectly fine where it aligns. So let me add some adhesive. And start from this side so you can align on the top first. And there's a little bit of adhesive out here. And I'm just pushing it down. Okay, so that's how we do this side. So now I will do the same with the top of the paper, and I will use this hot pink paper, and it's the same idea. So this design has a little bit of a lip right here that actually can be left uncovered, but it's because it's supposed to be a little square area. So you can either cover it, but then you have to do a little crease to make the paper also bend, or you can just start from the other side of the crease, which is what I will do. I think that would be a lot easier to apply. So this is the opposite of what we did here. We're going to trace from the outside. So this is where I want the paper to be, which is 1/8 from that line. So what I will do is push it over just a little bit, about 1/8 of an inch, and I will put a little bit of this. Actually, let me do it before I do that. That's removable tape, and that is about 1/8 of an inch higher from where I want it to be. And you'll see why, because once we trace it, we want that to be about 1/8 of an inch below the surface, below the edge as well. So once again, we just trace. Okay. It's always nice to have removable tape. So if you haven't bought any, I would suggest you do. It comes in handy. So now that I have the shape, once again, I will just cut following that line. Okay, so now we have to determine where this will have the magnet, and I will not do it too tight. I will do it a little bit loose, so that way we estimate where the magnet should be. And I got these magnets from Amazon. I will link to them as well. I have never used them before, so this is my first time trying them out. A little bit of this double-sided tape here. And I will put my magnet right where I put the mark. Okay, so now we're going to put the paper that was going here in the back. Alright, so before we do that, I realized that I still need to put here on this side. Okay, so now we'll do the binding right here. And I'm using liquid glue just because it's such a narrow space. This will give me a little bit of wiggle room in case I need it. Okay, now we'll add the other one here. Okay, so I'm ready to do the front now. And by the way, if you wanted to do this closing towards the front, then you will glue this on the back and do the magnet here on the front. I decided to do it on, close it on the back, but you can do it either way. I think this part I will use foam squares, and I have them in black. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space at the bottom because I will put some kind of title here once I put whatever pictures I decide to use in this album. So I'm leaving a little area here for other decorations. So these areas right here, you can leave black. You can even, let me see, try to show you. You can even put another color in between if you want. I think I want to leave it black. I just like how that looks. It looks pretty nice since there's black around each of the cards and of the areas. Here I will fill that with some kind of sticker or something like that. So now all that we have left is these two holders. So let me begin with this one. So this one, in reality, I should have put the magnet under this one, but I forgot. I think I could still take this, yeah, without destroying it. So I will put the magnet there. And I think and if you're wondering, I could still see the dot under the tape. Okay, so now I can put this back down. And a little bit of liquid adhesive since I already took it off once, just to be sure that it stays put. and since I pushed the pen hard enough, I could see the little place where it made the little dot, so I know that's where my magnet should go. Okay, so now that we have all of the papers adhered, I can start putting some decorations. Although once I have all my pictures, then I will finish decorating it. But I just wanted to give an idea of the things that you can do, especially with this collection, since it has so many cool items that you can use. I'm thinking here for the top, I think I want to use this little one of these stickers. I'm not sure which one. Let's see which one would probably look better. See, it's not pretty. I know I want to put something here.